welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. I'm here today to do the weekly reading for the week of March 27th through to April the 2nd for the sign of Libra. Lovely, luscious Libra. So we're going to get right into it here. For those of you that are new to the tarot community on YouTube, this is a general reading. As you will find others the same way, that means that it's free. The general readings are always free. This is being viewed by hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of other Libras. So you may take something from this. It may, hit home in a personal way, or it may not. If you want it, excuse me, if you wanted it to be all about you and personalized, you would require private reading from me. Oh my goodness sakes. This is crazy. You're my first reading of the day, general reading, so my hands have to get warmed up for the shuffling. I don't normally do pop-outs unless it, jumps off the card and talks to me, or does backflips, or something out of the ordinary. Then I'll take the pop-out. But if I'm just dropping them and it's just clumsiness, I don't bother. Yes, the information for private readings is found down below this video window in the More and description area. Please read through at least once before you contact me, and you just grab my personal email that's right there, and ship me off an email. We'll take it from there. Okay, we want messages for Libra, please. Masters of the universe, masters of the natural world, order, spirit guides, and we thank you for these messages with grace and thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Right here. These are your cards. Okay, so the very first card tarot is brought forth to your attention for March the 27th, Monday. The Eight of Wands. It's all about practical. And traveling is a practical activity, a practical thing in our lives. Oh, really? On Tuesday, Libra. And I'm not messing around with you. Look at that. The Wish card, the Nine of Cups. Your next card, oh my goodness, Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. And on a hump day, on Wednesday, and on Thursday, Page of Pentacles, all about opportunity. Libra, you're smoking hot here today. My goodness, illusion, the moon on your Friday. Wow. On your, again, he's shown up in every reading so far. It's the Knight of Wands that represents activity. That was Saturday. In your Sunday, the Six of Cups. And what a fitting word for Sunday. It's all about reflection. Okay. Let's get down to it. No messing around here today. Eight of Wands, all about travel. So your keywords for this card are communication, speed, news, motivation, excitement, action being taken, and creating a lot of movement because of the action. The advice is to make sure that you breathe on this day before saying yes to all offers. You stop, put the brakes on, think before you speak, think before you grant a yes to anybody, to any requests, any invites, any ideas. Just be real careful in that, because you don't want to have to go back when you hit like Thursday or Friday and have to go back to Monday to straighten or clean up a mess. Choose very carefully. It's going to save you time and save you money. Mondays are D-Day in the business world. In a lot of people's lives, even if you don't work outside the home or whatever your situation would be. Mondays are, if you want my personal opinion, Mondays usually suck right out loud. Stuff's going to come down, the hammer's going to drop in one form or another, the phone's going to ring, or mail's going to come. If there's going to be not so pleasant news, that's the day it's going to happen. That's been my experience. Once in a blue moon, I'll have an incredible Monday that blows the top right off the day. And I pinched myself saying this cannot be a Monday. On any day, something wonderful could happen, but to happen on a Monday, wowzers. So somebody is going to be given a green light, I'm hearing, on some issue. This is mostly for people in the workplace. I'm seeing a mother at home. She's in her kitchen and she's been given the green light to go ahead and purchase a big ticket item. She's been waiting for it, and I see the excitement. All of a sudden, she just springs to life, and I see her flipping like at a table with, I think it's a catalog, and she's flipping through frantically looking for something, and she's very, very happy. There's your Monday. All right. Tuesday, 9 of Cups. It's the wish card, honey. Look at that. There we go. Beautiful. Cups represent hearts and love and emotions for Libra. So this is the wish card, and it brings benefits from the realm of love. Isn't that wonderful? This also covers support through friendships, support through any projects that you're undertaking or working on. Two people are meeting over a project. I see the heads bent over the table, and there's going to be some chemistry there between the two of you. Please comment below if this happens. I'd love to hear it. Brand new attraction, a little bit of excitement going on. All aspects of your life right now, especially on Tuesday, are going to be filled with abundance and contentment. It's going to be wonderful. Some of you may have a tendency, Libra. I don't see that for a lot of you, but the card does suggest to watch your ego. Don't become smug about anything. For those of you that are going to soar to the tops through that day, don't let your ego get in the way and go, nah, 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 boo, boo, look where I am and look where you. Don't do that. It's not very becoming. You just need a little gentle nudge to remind you to not go in that direction. You're going to be, and the card says, even if you don't think about it, but it wants you to share your joy, your good fortune, and your enthusiasm, so that you'll make other people smile. Even if you're just sharing your enthusiasm, they're going to really enjoy it. So the advice of this card, you are perfectly placed to have all your dreams come true on this day. Well, the little ones anyway. And the keywords are happiness and love, support, harmony at home, and such an auspicious word, abundance. Wonderful. Wednesday, Ace of Pentacles, baby, prosperity. You're having a great week, Libra. I want you Libras to leave comments below this video. And I want to see all good ones. That's going to make my day. That'll send me going for a second cup of tea as I read them. Money is coming. And some of you are going to receive rewards and recognition and accolades for certain things that you've done. These things, the people that are going to receive some kind of a recognition for something, or a job well done, or an action that you performed that's being admired. This is going to be the coughing video. Excuse me. And the next one will be the itchy nose video, and the one after that will be a yawning video. Everyone, some of you, because of this recognition, are going to be brought up a notch. For those of you out in the corporate world or in the business world of any kind, actually, I don't care if you're, waiting tables at a restaurant. There could be something that you do that puts you in a position of supervisor or manager or partner. For those that are a little, maybe you're in law or, accounting, or an accounting house, something like this. Some of you are looking at a new home and thinking about moving. Somebody spied a nice house somewheres, and they're checking their bank balance and their finances and investment to see if they're able to afford this. They've fallen in love with it. They fall in love with the area. They feel it calling their heart. It's become really important to them. They almost become, at the end of the day, obsessed with wanting to know, how long will it take to purchase this home, or am I in the position to do so right now? This card shows up. It just brings stability to all areas of your life. It reveals a very happy, stable time. The advice is to maximize your good fortune right now. Make your money work for you. Those that you're dealing with money, make your money work for you, not you work for your money. So you can to make time, actually, to make wise financial decisions on this day. At least the ideas have been planted. And now these little seeds are starting to pop their little heads, seed splitting open, and here it comes. So that's what's kind of going on. That's a metaphor. So keywords are beginnings and finances and jobs, success, prosperity, security, and creativity. And sometimes for some people, once you have a bit of an abundance and a bit, gives you a little bit of freedom to move around. Therefore, the creative juices are giving the green light. Hey, it's time for you to come out and play and start making stuff happen. And to make stuff happen, some of you are going to be getting really creative about that. The fourth card, and that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is Page of Pentacles. Somebody's bringing a message of opportunity to you, Libra, on this Thursday. And this page is bringing you good news about finances, work, maybe education as well. He also brings you hope. A wish is going to be granted. That's two placements. Something's coming through for some of you, and you're going to be very, very happy about that. You've been a long time coming, and you paid your dues, and you put in your time, and you paid your dime. And now things are going to start. Yeah, I feel a channel of energy opening from outside of you. It's like a trail, and it's leading right there and stopping at your feet. It's not imposing it upon you. No opportunities are imposed upon you. It's leaving it at your feet to take it or leave it. Always check out the background of any opportunity, especially if something seems too good to be true. It's just common sense. You go and you do the background work. Check your facts from fantasies. Check what's real, not what you hope is real. Check out the real deal. Pay very close attention as well to any paperwork that's crossing your way that day. I don't care if you're a mom at home with 3 kids, anything comes in the mail, anything comes to your door. Anything you come across in the house, maybe mail-wise, you weren't aware of, go through them with a fine-tooth comb. There's something there for you to pick up on, something important. It's going to change your day, is what it's going to do, in a good way. It may even feel like at first this is going to complicate things, but it's not really. So, there are pending job offers for some that are waiting, the selling off of a property, the moving from a property, and this is going to happen soon. Your advice is to look for offers on property anywhere that you could think. Get out one of those flyer things and look through the homes and what neighborhood you can thin it down. Look at what neighborhood appeals to you the most, and just start shopping around. For those of you looking for better jobs, looking to advance, but mostly for those of you looking for something different, you don't want to stay where you are. You're ready for change. There's a good chance of that on the horizon for you. And when I say anything on the horizon, I mean I'm looking here and I can see it with my mind's eye. I can see the opportunities right there. It's that close. It's not way beyond. You can see it. You just have to work your way towards it, and it will meet you halfway. There's the good luck of that day. All this stuff is going to be happening very, very soon for you. The beginnings and the birth of something new. That's going to raise your energy levels, and it's going to give you something to look forward to. But Lord knows we all need something to look forward to. Keywords on this card are money, messages, work, luck, communications, confidence, and optimism. And that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is your Friday. The moon, illusion. Artistically, this is one of my favorite cards because I see the aurora borealis around the moon on either side, and the stars are in the background, and the seals are watching and basking under the light of the moonbeams, and even the lobster comes to the surface to catch a few rays. Some things that have been hidden are being exposed. That's what I'm hearing right off the get-go. The moon watches what you see. It looks at everything in your life and around you through your eyes. So it's already, it's not hidden, although we're not aware of it. This card here is to tell you that well, with the moon, it's something from the past, illusions from the past. And for others, it's love seeming quite perfect under the light of the moon, but is it going to stand the test of time under the high day noon sun? Because light always illuminates anything that is dark. It chases away all the dark corners. It illuminates and brings everything clear into the surface. No messing around. When illusions are lifted, it is like coming out of the dark and into the light. And the moon is here to tell you there have been some illusions, Libra, going on in your life. You may have been disillusioned. So things are coming to the forefront. Everything, for some of you, everything is not as it seems right now, Libra. It's just not as it seems. For some of you, fears and old memories may resurface as you work through an emotional block. Somebody's asking themselves, have I learned my lesson yet? How many times do I have to go through this before I can trust my own better judgment? That's what some of you are thinking. This is in regards to romantic relationships. The advice is take time to work out the best way forward. Don't be jumping in. Don't be jumping the gun. Don't be panic-stricken and being pushed by that. Make sure you got your marbles about you before you make any changes like that, or you go moving forward. Your intuition, or follow your intuition. That is what holds all the answers for you at this time. Pay attention to your dreams at this time as well. The answers are there. When there are obvious clues and obvious answers and we're just not seeing them, they'll come out one way or another, so pay attention to your dreams. In your waking hours, pay attention to your logic. So your keywords are illusions, doubt, decisions, sadness maybe. And putting past fear and working past fear. Putting it to bed. Don't let fear ruin your life. Don't let fear hold you back. It's not like it's a transport truck that's blocking your road. All right? It doesn't even have any substance to it. We're just afraid. But you can get past the fear if you don't. Well, no, if you don't. Okay, so Saturday is the Knight of Wands, and he keeps landing on Saturday. He's been in every reading, just about, I think almost every single one. I might be off by one. And he keeps falling in on Saturdays. The advice of the card is to choose what will benefit you best from the work that you do or any work that you're about to undertake at this time. Choose what is with them. What's in it for me? Ask that question. What is in it for me? What do I want to put this much work in? What's the end result going to be in the bigger picture? Whatever you do, remain grounded. Don't go floating off somewhere. Remain grounded and ask yourself, how much work do I want to put in for this? That's vitally important. I'm hearing once the wheels start turning, there'll be no stopping it. You're going to be stuck there, and you better make sure this is what you want. You really, really need to look at the bigger picture, not immediate gratification either. Look at the bigger picture and see, is it going to mean as much to you down the road as you think it is right now? It's just smart thinking is what it is. For some of you that take the brave step forward, you go, yes, this is what I want, and this is the results I want down the road. You're going to make great strides. You will be successful for the most part. Keywords are energy, movement, and passion. A lot of passion in this card here. Not all of it. Let's jump for joy. Some of it is passion from the past. A fear of allowing that passion to come forward again with somebody else. Focus is another one. You need to focus really hard. You're going to be left scattering for your senses at a certain point. You're going to be trying to do all these things, remaining balanced, looking forward, taking patience to make decisions, and feeling passion. And you're going to feel almost overwhelmed. You need to stop, put the brakes on when you get feeling like that, like you're running in 5 directions at once. And you need to say, okay, stop. Just stop. One thing at a time. The most important things. Once I get the ball rolling, I can handle the rest. Your very first priority, I'm hearing, is conquer that fear. It's holding you back. Conquer that fear. If this is over a love relationship that's come in from the past, with Venus being all what it is right now, you need to ask yourself, are you going to trust that this relationship is going to go somewhere? If it doesn't, are you going to be able to handle it? Push the fear out of the way so you can look at it objectively and remove yourself emotionally and stand back and look at it for what it really, really is. That'll help quite a lot, because it's like looking into a friend in their relationship with somebody, and you're not emotionally attached to it. You may be out of concern for your friend, but there's no risk to you at all, and you can see things clearly with your friend and this relationship. You can be objective, and if you think there's a good go of it, you would tell your friend, I get a good feeling, go for it. If you didn't, you would tell your friend, if you want my 2 cents, I think there's going to be problems. You would tell them that. Do that for yourself. Remove your emotionality from it and look back at yourself. Your keywords are energy and movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, and relationships. That's all on Saturday. Wow. The next one, your Sunday, 6 of Cups, all about reflection. And Sundays are usually quite a day of reflection for a lot of us. That is so true. Again, here we go. Someone from your past is returning, an old friend or maybe an old flame. There's going to be a lot of memories that come flooding back. And lo and behold, and nobody more surprised than you, all those old feelings and those old emotions are going to resurface again as well. The advice is to enjoy. So maybe there's your answer. No, this one. Maybe there's your answer, okay, about the past relationship. Maybe karma. The spirits are telling you it's okay to sit back and relax and revel in those memories and muse over happy times, and recall some good memories and do the, shoulder to shoulder thing, laughing with this old flame or this old friend on how things used to be. And yes, it could lead to something else. Maybe for a couple of you, it won't go anywhere, but it'll be a great moment that you'll have with them. If nothing else, it'll inspire your future. Maybe with each other, but maybe alone and separate, but it's going to inspire you in some way. You'll be looking and using that as a yardstick to say, look how far I've come since those days, because that other person's going to be reminding you where you were, okay? And there's your measuring stick. You can go, look how far I've come since back then. Your keywords are friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. And that, my goodness, Libra, that's what you call a luscious reading. Anyway, let me pull you in a little bit closer. There we go. I hope that resonated with most of you Libras out there, and I hope that all of you enjoyed the reading. I sure enjoyed doing it. Thank you very much for being here. I'd like to say that thank you to the current subscribers that are the base and the foundation of Beyafande Fortunes. And I always say lately, because it fits so well, that they are the seabed floor that holds the water of the Bay of Fundy, which are the highest tides in the world. And without them, we'd be flapping around like fish out of water in a bowl full of mud. They are what solidifies what Beyafande Fortunes is and everything that it stands for. I'd like to thank you. I do see some of you share the videos under my analytics. I do see that. And I thank you very much for that. That's a very high compliment, and it's very much appreciated. It really is. I'd like to thank you for all your likes and your shares, and I love your comments. Just love them. Please leave them. I always make a coffee or a tea and get myself comfortable, and I scroll through the comments, and I do respond to them. Please keep religion and politics out of my channel. It is not welcome, wanted, or needed, and I'll have to take some action to rectify that should that happen. No negativity allowed in there. You can pour your heart out to me. That's a whole different thing. If you're upset, that's a whole different thing. I don't want people coming in and causing problems and offending any of the members there or viewers. So I'd like to thank you all for your likes, your shares, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. And you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Google. You can find me on Blogspot. And you can find me on Facebook under my Facebook group, Beyafande Fortunes. You are also warmingly welcome there at all. It's a great group with just a wonderful group of people. Everybody's very warm, accepting, and loving. We have a good time in there. So you're welcome to join there as well. For now, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off so I can get this delivered to you. This is Saturday. and Monday's right around the corner. So, from the bottom of my heart to yours, I hope you wring everything that you can out of the week, Libra. You had a great reading. Take advantage of those energies. They're all aiming for you, and they're traveling like a speed of light, getting ready to lift you and elevate you and make your week a great one. Lessons learned as well. Always lessons learned, and these are going to be good lessons. My left hand's itchy. Do you think that's a sign there's money coming? I hope so. Anyways, April readings for the month are coming up. I'll be doing the monthlies for the month of April. To me, that's the first real month of spring, and I can't wait to get to them because I'm very excited too to see what's going to come about for April. I got a good feeling about April. I really do, for everybody. Sure, we'll have our ups and downs and obstacles, but that's because we're alive and we grow every day. So, if any of you are ever looking for me, or those of you that know me, you know where you can find me. I'm going to be right here or down there walking along the water's edge of the Bay of Fundy, maybe dipping my toes in the water before too long. And you'll either find me there or here because I am always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you so much for stopping by. Light and love to you all. Goodbye.